Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen, or rat things. And welcome to Skaven, yes, with our great campaign. And we will find, and CC. And CS, tretch, be sneak. And yeah, it's going to be a little overkill, but I just don't want this guy to get away and start causing havoc elsewhere and just running around. If I could eliminate him, that would save a lot of time. Probably overkill because I have a 100% success chance, assuming my ambush for whatever reason does not get fooled. So like maybe just for some reason being so close you are just able to somehow see me, even though it's a 100% success chance. Which I sometimes find that bizarre. It makes sense obviously for like if the assassin was to work directly over the same like section, so for whatever reason if he was just to go like boop 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 through there, yeah, he might see me. But we might be so stealthy they might not see the massive rat ogres and the screaming steam engine on the doom wheel, but I don't know. Or warp steam powered engine or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we also have a little siege over here at Hagleaf. And I'm going to fight this now because I want to upgrade my settlements. And the money I get from this is going to be able to upgrade it this turn, because I have Malekith skulking around on the waters. And that doesn't quite work if you're skulking on the waters, but oh well, who cares. So let's go fight. It's a little bit in my favour, but knowing me, it's all slaves anyway, so something's going to happen, but yeah. And I could have waited a turn to probably gain another wall, but I want this money like now. And I'm just going to sack, I could take the settlement, but I might just sack the settlement because there's going to be no, like, I don't know, like, I don't see anyone nearby, so I could take it, but I just don't want to take any risks of just sacking I mean, I would gain more money from sacking it, of course. Okay, so we're in this lovely little tasty battle. And yeah, I just sort of skipped a little bit, just because it takes a bit of a long time. To be honest, I'm having a lot of my slaves just absorb all of their archer fires, just because I can, because why not? And let's get up on these walls. And try and roast them and fire at them from the sides, because I want to get a good angle on them. So yeah, getting a good angle on these guys, so if they do have shields, I might potentially not hit the shields. So yeah, and if you can, get a warp fire for us roasting and a toasting. And let's see, trying to find a good spot to see if I can cast some spells down. Let's see. I could do this. Let's just get really close. Let's get you up on the wall. Roast up there. And roast over here if you can. Because roasting up in the center and just bringing a Hail Mary fire upon their heads is going to cause a lot of pain. And send the slaves back over to try and peck at the walls if you can. Which I know you will not be able to do a lick of damage, but oh well. And let's see. Yeah, sadly I am taking a lot of damage on my dude. But let's see. Whatever. That'll do, I guess. Somehow. Yes. Get the rats inside. Hello, ratties. We've come to kill you. Knock, knock. Yeah, target the Black Ark Corsairs where they have no shields, so that's where you'll do the most damage, Rooney. And then over here, Black Ark Corsairs over there. Yeah, warp fire throwers are taking a lot of damage. I'm uncertain to the whereabouts. Probably over here. From yeah, that will be a why. Let's move out of that fire arc. And that'll be the reason over here as well. So you need to move around. Because their little fort projectiles are destructive. And also, if you haven't noticed as well, they have this massive building that's fallen over. And that's because of a little mod. Because I got a mod to change the look of the garrisons. And it looks really nice with all this warpstone in the area. So it looks very, very nice indeed. How is my assassin doing? And let's see. Ooh, I can get plague done. Let's get a plague right here in the center. Try and get a plague going and ripping these guys' health apart. Go, go! I know it looked cool having this little plague guy inside the wall. Or on top. That also works. It's kind of half inside and half on top. And oh, it is ripping these guys apart. And it is amusing to do. And yes. You've been turning away from me? No, no, you die. Yes, assassin's working fine. Let's see, and let's give the damage resistance to him as well, just because he couldn't, he didn't have enough already. Yeah, plague over here. But actually, these guys are all fine, so I'm gonna bring you down here, as well as you guys as well. I don't know how my warp fire throwers are doing, but hey, whatevs. I wonder if I can just set fire to their walls or something. Just gonna have them smack the walls down with their little flamethrowers. That could be funny as hell. Yeah, why not? Let's just tie up their death hag. I don't really think I'm going to be doing anything. To be honest, she's probably going to just succumb to army losses anyway, so oh well. Surprisingly, the gate damage is done quite well indeed, actually. Like, hey, we've somehow broken through. Let's go. Yes, as I suspected. But Assassin, you should get him. And I know I'm purposely saying Assassin wrong. It's not his. They aren't called Assassin. But it's very funny. Yeah, there's no real need to try and kill that lord. Decisive victory. No slaves. Like, I haven't actually lost many slaves. These slaves have been like the first slaves I given to Mr. Science Surge. Even though it doesn't sound like science. It looks like science, but they just kind of missed the E. Makes sense in a way, because I don't know. It would be more of a fitting if it was an engineer, if it was called Science Surge or Science Urge. I don't know. That sounds even funnier. I could do that. I might just swap their names over. I could be a jerk and actually just completely erase the settlement down and come back and get it later, but free weirdos, 3,333 gold. Well, yeah, I'll take that. Lovely stacking. And let's see. Yeah, well, I might as well take it just to replenish my health in that unit, just so I can get some health back on him. But yeah, now I got the money, I can now upgrade the settlement. Let's see. Yeah, Malekith over here is being a little bit worrisome. I'm not liking it one bit. But yeah, every settlement's getting some walls now, a decent set of walls now. Not the best, but it's decent. It's not like gonna be indestructible, but it's enough just to make them a bit more vexed and deter people from sieging my settlements. And it's worked quite well. A lot of the Dark Elf units like Malekith and another guy, probably the same person, but they got swapped out for Malekith. They were just sort of floating around for like the past maybe 10-20 turns because they're like, no, shouldn't go there. No. Assuming that the AI can see my garrison, which obviously the AI is God mode, so of course they can. Well, God mode, I guess. I don't know. They know all information, so even though if I was like multiplayer, they wouldn't see the garrison of my armies unless they attacked it once before, which knowing the Dark Elves they have. But I mean, later they wouldn't. But yeah, that's some decent money actually, and I've also, because Hagrief was their main settlement, I could take a bit. That's a big chunk of that settlement gone now. This province gone out of the way. I also find it weird why I could ever take concealment bombs when I already have 3 concealment bombs. I don't know if taking it would give me an additional 3. Let me see. Because I can always just go back anyway. No, it does absolutely nothing, so there's no point doing that. It's very, very wasteful. Only 1 more level, and then I get Scream Bell Bell. See, I got everything I want because the 13th spell was good when I was playing with Queek, but I mean it's just really high in magic to really be super effective. I think in this case I would be spamming Plague a lot more, and when I get the Screaming Bell, there is going to be a lot of Scorches spammed as well. I could just spam Scorch 24/7. Oh no, not Scorch, sorry. Pestilent Breath. That's the one. Technically, Scorch is the one if he was on the Law of Ruin. So, yeah. But miscast chance 15, but I mean I don't actually use overcasts really. I guess I could use overcasts with Plague, so I mean that could be a problem, but I mean I like how Plague's a vortex that doesn't move, which is really handy. So I might get Earthing just so I can, if I do Skaven, if I do Plague, I won't end up die. I won't get killed. Because a lot of times I think from this health it has been just from him doing miscast, because it is bang on half health and it takes off 1/4 of your health per miscast. So could have got 2 miscasts on them. So yeah. His army is not the greatest in the world, but it's sufficient as it is. And also, a lot of my income is just straight down through trades in a way. Oh no. Surprisingly not, actually. Only 1,000's due to trading, but I mean, also another 1,000 was because my little... Sadly, my little boat, Skaven pirate was killed. I could recruit him again somewhere, maybe. Maybe. But yes. I am procrastinated way too long. Yeah, well, that's a surprise. Even though it's a 100% ambush chance, I still had it fooled. But if you can attack Venom's Glade, I'm going to be really confused. Think you can actually win this? Your speed is 54, and their speed is only 44. Literally, I think just my Night Runners alone could kill you. Yeah, fine, whatevs. I'm going to fight this one. The only downside is if they do get caught by my slaves, that could be a serious problem. If they catch everything else, that'd be a problem, but I mean, I got, 2 dwellers below, so that's going to be good. I'd have a 4th one just because. Yeah, I need to have as much to basically spam to slow them down, and the clan rats will be better than the slaves here anyway. This basically will rely solely upon the Night Runners if to basically kill them, and those Night Runners will just butcher them. The only downside is that witches will butcher everything I'll throw at it with melee because their stats and their Madness of Cain will destroy the living daylights out of my stats and will make me just absolutely get massacred. I've already done tests. Witches will absolutely slaughter. They will slaughter the living daylights out of even. They'll even put up a good fight against Stormburn with swords and shields, and they're designed to be good. But yeah, over here, just set them into skirmish mode, and they'll run around and cause some fun everywhere. And what I'll do is I'll just sort of hide my men to keep them more stop them from getting killed.
Skaven slaves! Night runners! Skaven slaves! Slake!
I don't know where they are. There they are.
Night runners! Good, master.
There. Go! Kill!
Guide us, Horned One! Onwards! March! Scurry, yes!
Okay, take off your little skirmish mode, because I don't want you to end up revealing and getting pulled into my own men.
Shriek!
I think now's a good time to go into skirmish mode. But yeah, they're pulling me off. They're pulling them off a really far course, so this is gonna be good. Let's just stop you in your tracks for a second. There, they're gonna get absolutely slaughtered, but I mean, it would slow them down. Yeah, they are losing their leadership incredibly quickly, but it's slowing them down. Might as well just put this into fast forward mode. There, this is a bit awkward. I need to make sure they don't surround me somehow. Oh, I've already ran out of ammunition. This isn't good. Okay, so let's just do this and try to get a rear charge off, but I'm already going to break my leadership anyway, but the rear charge might help. I should have activated the rear charge off way before then, but this would help now to break these guys apart. So that's one of the witches down. These guys are going to cause a problem. Yeah, because I'm winning my combat here because of this rear charge. I need to fully eliminate you to make sure you don't come back. And I've got 18 seconds for the next one to try and surround them. Or at least shatter these guys. Which these guys are not going to shatter easily because of the difficulty. Even if there's like 5, they'll probably come back. Alright, that's enough now. They're close enough to the edge anyway. And I got my little ability, so that'll be good. Let's do this now. That's going to be good. Sweet, so they're back. Need to make sure you come back. Alright, so my Night Runners are gone. And both of my summoned units have already given up, because damn Skaven. I'm kind of worried about this now, because they are killing a lot very quickly. They killed 90 or 99 already. I got 99 problems, but Witch Elves are definitely one. But luckily for me, they are all separated and they're going to be exhausted. Yeah, they're all quite exhausted, whereas my Skaven units are fresh. The downside is their stats are so pitiful, they're going to just die immediately. But yeah, let's just move the clan rats over. Just move them around a little bit more. I'm going to have to basically use this very wisely. And to get rear charges off to succeed with this one. That or just maybe dealing with their lord is going to be the biggest problem. See, I need to think about this wisely. I'm thinking... Let's see, set you there. Set Go charge here. This might work. Or it might not.
Fight! Attack!
I've already broken the leadership, but I mean, it was enough to slow them down a little bit.
We are wavering us.
No, immediately broken. Witches are so annoying. See, they're following my units. That's why they've made a problem. Dreadlords and cavalry. Now, let's just try and be sneaky about this and move around.
Yes, yes. Onwards. Capsules, come on.
Okay, so they discovered me now.
Good, master.
Try and get a surround over here. But my stats are so terrible, it's not going to do anything really. Now they know I'm here though, they're going to be starting to come around.
Skaven slaves.
Just feels so slow for Skaven for some reason. Like, I just feel like I haven't got enough time to redeploy my units to kill these guys.
March, scurry, yes. Yes, yes. Free the things they wail. For the Babington.
Because they're going to get recharged, and it's going to be a problem. So, and these witches are only 4, what a surprise, they've come back. And that's annoying. Luckily for me, they're breaking their leadership over here, so I could win this, it's just their lord is going to be the problem. Right, saying that though, he's ran out miles away, so actually, this could be a okay situation. Okay, I'm just going to back away from you for a second, so I don't end up getting you by actually caught up, and move you over here now. Because I do not want you to get caught up in Rampage. I've already spent so long trying to get these guys whittled down, which now I'm winning because I'm surrounding them. So let's just try and surround these guys. Because their lord is finally coming back, but he's going to be exhausted, so we're barely even moving. I think the only good side for this is the fact that they were rampaging. So I think now get into a rear charge now, please. I'm losing combat, but I mean, I'm also not winning combat either. But once I fully surrounded them, they should start breaking their leadership. And also because they're exhausted, they're actually hardly hitting me, as you can tell by the actual madness of Cain popping. I'm just worried I might break leadership due to army losses before they end up failing. You see, like my lord's losing now, so that's going to be a massive rout now. Just as I was winning combat. These guys will come back though, but I mean, they're going to run away a long way. And these witches are going to catch up with me incredibly quickly. And they've also gained their leadership to make them fleeing. So yeah, let's get you back. Try and get you a rear charge over here. Don't see their lord on the map either. And my lords haven't returned from being feared, sorry. There. Luckily for me, they haven't got Murderous Mastery Prowess yet. Or maybe they already have from killing my other units, which could have been very helpful. I am also surprisingly winning combat as well. Just I'm worried until their other units come back. Oh, they have a full witch unit over here. And they're going to be gaining their strength back. As well as also their lord, Dreadlord's going to be a problem. And luckily for me, I've been tearing them to shreds. So I need to rank up again. Yeah, because they're 20 and 10. I need to rank back up and gain some of my forces.
Skaven slaves! Let crack! We obey. Agreed. Yes, yes. Onwards! Move, move!
I need to gain leadership. Line up, men! Rank yourselves together!
Back underground!
Oh no, don't you start fleeing, you stupid slaves.
Skaven slaves! Yes, then leap!
Hopefully if I could surround their lord, I could do something.
Move! Clan rats! Skaven slaves!
Oh, they're being a target. They're targeting my lord first to try and break him. I'm not going to be able to hit him at all with my stats. Alright, I need my lords. Oh, my lords fleed. That's annoying. I hope you don't have fear at all. No, you don't. But I mean, hey, I'm already losing combats a lot, so this isn't good. And what a surprise, all of their units have returned. So there's one there, which is 50 of them, which is going to be a problem. Yeah, because then he's, yeah. Dreadlord, you vex me so much. Oh well. If I could have pulled off my Night Runners to synergize better when I was to summon my Dwellers Below, I think I would have done that a lot better. And they're probably going to just sack this settlement. And it's annoying because this was my main capital. Oh, they're going to take it. But Tretch is nearby, so I could kill them. Alright, they're just going to sack it. Ooh. Oh, they're just damaging my walls. That's not going to do anything. Ah. They come onto my shores, do they? And you run towards me? Are you insane? I think they are insane. They run into the forest where I have a 100% ambush chance. I think they're asking for me to kill them. Especially in a march stance so they can't run away. Oh, that's going to be a fun auto-resolve.
Mighty am I to battle.
Not big surprise, they were ambushed. And goodbye. 0 kills from the enemy. Easiest victory ever. 1 food. The tasty little morsel.
Stretched craven tail.
Let's see. Enhanced campaign movement or lightning strike. My 100% ambush chance is virtually like lightning strike, but I mean, if they're near a settlement, I wouldn't be able to really ambush them. Or if I don't ambush them for whatever reason, I could activate lightning strike. I think it's better to be safe than sorry. That, and also it will definitely add to the hit and run tactics to Tretch. So yeah, it's going to work very well and synergize with me. I really should actually buff Tretch a little bit more through his actual character traits, but I mean, hey, I may have also got like the mod to like have like 60 levels, so I could technically unlock everything. It's just the rate I do it at, in a way. So yeah, the only thing about it though is I think I should upgrade my Storm Vermin. And I think there's something in here that upgrades my Death Runners. Yeah, it does. My melee stats to Death Runners. But I think for now, the Storm Vermin buffs would be very handy. Especially against Dark Shards. I really need that missile resistance. So, yeah. I'll go for the Warp Smarts.
Yes, yes.
Let's see.
Victory for Tretch.
Still in minus food, which is awkwardly annoying. But with the... if I can basically build up these food farms, and now I know I can gain food through an actual building, it's going to be really handy. I just need to find them. I think there's one over here somewhere, so I'm going to have to wander down into these lands and territories to find them. And there might be a few over in the... in... Nago? No. Lotharil. I always forget, man. I always forget it. Oh, off 1. Yes. Yeah, because... Wolf 1. Yeah, that's definitely it, yeah.
Chieftain of...
Okay, so we're in ourselves a battle against Senor Malekith. I decided to try and attack my little unit that was outside one of my settlements. And you were going to be completely bombarded by my glorious poison globes. And it's not going to be good for you, good sir. No, not good at all, Ghoul. I say that actually, but I am getting surrounded. Okay, we need to have you surrounded by some slaves. Even if they are slaves, it will at least give you something else to get distracted by. Fire down the center here. And have you arrive over here. Have the gutter runners chase after you, and let's have these gutter runners fire over here. These guys come round, you guys go in, you guys also, you're retreating, never mind, so that's fine by me. Whoever it is, fire over here. All seems fine over here, just move around a little bit more. Yeah, you're winning over there. Bring you around further. Winning over there, which is good. And yeah, chasing after these guys and hunting them down nicely. Let's have another rear charge off over here.
What? March, scurry, gas! Now, ready, now!
That seems good. You over here. Over here, rear charge. And let's get my plate cloak catapults targeting a defensive unit. Let's see. Over there, that seems good. Malekith, you need to have some death on you. Do you have any storm vermins that are close on hand?
Yes. Globadiers.
I think I need you over here. Oh no. Yes, those Stormburn would help out nicely. Maybe you retreat over in this direction. If you can. There. That will help keep Malekith down. Anybody where I can activate some spells of awesomeness? Ah, that would be good over there. Ah, yes, Skaven is so fun. And let's see, Plague Lord catapults. You can fire over there. You guys over here. You guys over there. Yep, chasing after them nicely. They dealt with. Malekith is being chased down now, which is nice. Which now I think about it, my Warplug Engineer hasn't done anything, so I think it's time for you to go and kill something now. Especially with a nice, well-placed Warp Lightning over here. Warp Lightning, go! See, over here. Yeah, good old victory. But I need to slaughter as much as you as I can. Don't know where Malekith went. Was Malekith killed in battle? I am uncertain of his location. Oh no, you over here. So we had ourselves a close victory. Yeah, for me, I probably didn't do as much zooms in as possible, and Malekith got a lot of kills, but mostly that was because of my dwellers below. So yeah, or menace from below, or above, or everywhere. Makes sense. But yes, that was quite good. If Malekith thought he could beat me, but he failed. Not good for him. And I think with that left over, I could chase up the Malekith and win, because he has some Stormvermin being spawned. But they're probably just going to retreat into the Circle of Destruction. Not a big surprise. I have a feeling I might lose this campaign just to the straight fact that there's just so many enemy units to try and deal with. No point doing this fight. And captured. Nope, just sacked. Oh, because you know that I'm nearby. So vexing. Because even my Nagarond is like the weakest part of the main 4 factions. It's going to be a nightmare to deal with. Declared war on. Enter war on allies side. Definitely, yeah. With Hex, I was gonna say with his, with my allies as well. Like with Exort will be easy to deal with, and they're the best in the campaign at the moment, so that'll be easy to deal with. Hopefully. Okay, so you're right there. How much damage do you do? You brought that down by 1. I just need to find a short way just to defeat Nagaron, but there's just so many settlements. Because let's just see, with all of Nagaron's settlements, they still probably have like 22 settlements. They're just everywhere. It's gonna take at least 100 turns to deal with this, especially the fact that they have like crazy settlements, which even my strong elitist armies can just barely do a scratch against them, and I wouldn't be able to also just ambush them, which would be Tretch's main sort of battle trait. I have to go into a siege out with them and whatnot. And then after that, I have then Ulf 1, which is going to have 25 settlements. And then 17 to deal with Exortal. Saying that though, I need to really defeat their main capital. So, I mean, once I've defeated that, that means maybe there's no more rituals. But then that'll just mean then I'd have to deal with the other sort of 2 other factions, which is just annoying. And it's annoying that also Clan Pestilence and Clan Morse doesn't help me with it, considering it helps the AI gain help from their allies as well with their Warpstone and whatnot. It's quite vexing.
Call me Lord Craventail, chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
And ambush. Not a big surprise.
I'll lead from rear.
See, it's a shame thing about it though is because because my ambush chances are so high to win with Tretch. It's almost pointless fighting any battle because it's always just going to be like this, because I always will ambush because it's a 100% chance to ambush, and with the plus 50 melee, it's like literally Tretch is just going on an absolute slaughter rampage. I might as well fight it just because it'll be a quick little ambush battle, but it just ambush is just gonna win all the time because I'll have like plus. So at the moment I have 50 melee attack, then plus another 15 as well, so that'd have 65 melee attack. Because yeah, Tretch gives plus 15% melee attack to my entire army when I'm in an ambush stance. I assume that might be the case, unless it's already included right now. I have to see. So the actual 50 I see is because of an ambush fight. Oh boy, no, it isn't. So yeah, they have 60 to sometimes even 70 melee attack. They have more melee attack. They have equal melee. My Stormvermin have equal melee attack to Tretch himself. Oh my god, this is going to be funny. This is quite amusing. And their biggest problem is just their Dark Riders, which even then, just easily dealable. I can easily deal with them nicely. Okay, so let's just put you over here.
What orders?
So yes, we have finally done it. Let's just try and trap things down, shall we? Let me see. I'll trap you over here. Yep, they're dealt with. Fire over here.
Ready.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, with my mate, let's just see that actually. Yeah, 35 melee attack on warp fire throwers. That's saying something for being just warp fire throwers being a ranged unit and not actually designed for melee. It's quite funny to see this. Absolute massacre. Nothing is able to really hit me. Oh, so amusing. Imagine if I was to have retreated and then ambushed them. I would have just absolutely slaughtered them. And they're in a march dance, so they can't retreat, and they are just going to lose their entire army. Lovely. So yeah, quite amusing. Oh, and now I've just given everybody like the same amount of melee defense as well. So 18 melee. Okay, so just Storm Vermin have 18 melee defense and 70 melee attack. They are equal and even better than the Dreadlord. Oh my lord. You are just gonna die now. You're gonna get just absolutely slaughtered. Anybody that's retreating that I should know about, just because for whatever reason they might just run away somehow. So yeah. Decisive victory. What amusing sights to see. Absolutely hardly any kills. I only lost 69 men. I'm such an immature fool. So brutal. So brutal. So Tretch himself can just massacre almost any army now with ambushes. Shame that he just keeps on getting his ambush, which is 100% ambush success chance, fooled all the time because of reasons unknown to mankind. But oh well.
No, they're bravery.
And then I'll just move you here.
Short-sighted.
Because yeah, you would be able to reach the anvil, so I will put you into an ambush. Never mind, I can't put you into an ambush over there. I might as well just put you inside the settlement then. Okay, so I'm going to call this video here. Nagarond is being a absolute nuisance to deal with, and it's going to be a big old pile of nuisances indeed, as they are just everywhere. Saying that though, luckily for me, some of my reinforcements of like just due to rebellions and whatnot are finally whittling them down. Like over here, they're finally getting rebellions, and they're just losing due to rebellions. The only downside is I'm not sure how strong their fortress is because, well, the Norsca tribes have just literally been fighting, literally sending suicide armies at them. Like, they think they're gonna win, but they're not. They just don't win. They haven't been winning. Over here, there's been rebellions for like 8 turns in a row. Like, literally the past like 50 turns there was rebellions, and they've been constantly attacking Mung encampment, but they just died. And it's stupid because their settlement isn't even that strong either. It's like literally because they're ranged. I'll show you also in one of my Mazda Mundi campaign how stupid it technically is as well. It's quite funny. It's quite amusing indeed, actually. But yeah, I've stopped Malekith's. I don't know why I'm trying to stop his rituals, because it's kind of pointless. I need to really be stopping Hexortal and Lothran, because even actually Lothran's actually catching up with Hexortal with the speed in which they can complete their rituals. So I'm gonna have to go over to Hexortal, take Hexortal, because I think Hexortal might be the best one to take, and then I can go over and take Oath 1 at some point, or just literally raise them, because if I go over to Oath 1, all of the settlements over here are completely inhabitable. they are not very good for me at all. If anything, if there's one I'm gonna take, that would be this province of Elorian, just because it has the pastors. I wish. Yeah, it has pasta. No, it's not how you pronounce it, but I mean, oh well. But I mean, that's literally the only one I want, just because it will give me the food which I need. Taking the other settlements would be literally just wasting food, unless also they have a unique building in there which I would need. But no, it's just fortress gates and whatnot, and maybe over here that building to give me like the corruption and whatnot or something. I don't know. That, and also I'll probably take ones that gives me warpstone as well, which there isn't actually any settlements over here that gives me warpstone to be 1-1, but oh well. But yeah, it's just a bit awkward. As you can see, there's a big difference between me and Nagarond in our progression in the art of rituals. We're very low indeed, and it's awkward. I'm at least glad I've got the upkeep I desire. I got a lot more upkeep to my army, and it's a lot better now, just due to the fact that I'm finally getting buildings. I'm literally just using Science Surge to literally just go around taking settlements that are quite weak. Like at some point I might take Ice Rock Gorge, I take Ice Spike, and then over here can't really take Storage Core, but I mean, I guess I could go over and start taking other settlements like Karagor Deep, and see over here, these settlements are too strong for me to take. Cannot take any of them. I could take Caldra, and just hope that through rebellions they might lose enough. Obviously in Nagaron they're not going to lose enough through rebellions, but they just end up winning because they have a tier 4 settlement with the walls, and the Skaven armies are just really difficult to beat. Luckily for me, my diplomacy with the Norska tribes is actually pretty good. They haven't actually been wanting to declare war on me. Extremely trusted. Very trusted. Very trusted. Very trusted. It's all good actually. We've been quite good actually. I think it's mainly due to the fact of my mod of great power. No great power, because I don't know why, for some reason great power is just such a problem. Because I feel like I just believe that great. I don't see why. I know technically I can see the logic of, oh, it's a scary massive army, your army's bigger than me, so we should hate you, but it makes no sense as well. Like, we should declare war on you because you have a massive army. Yeah, because that's a good idea. That's a really good idea. If anything, we should be there like, we shouldn't fight that guy, because that guy will wipe the floor of us if we go to war with them. And it's kind of awkward. Hex Auto is still a major problem, and it's probably going to say Lothran is the strongest, and then Lawmasters are annoyingly still alive. I should go and try and find Clan Pestilence and try and ally with them. Yes. But it's awkward indeed.
More head skulls.
Oh, I could ally with Clan Morse.
I smell you. I am superior, Skaven. Lower turn. Right, yes.
So that's good. We're trusted and we're friendly. Don't know who you're at war with. The last defenders are still at war with, and a lot of other armies you are at war with as well. Clan Morse also only has 4 settlements, so they're going to be a big old problem. Maybe I should also hire some units just to go hire some heroes, just literally to send around scouting out factions and seeing where they are. In 2 turns I'll get myself some Plague Priests, and I want to get myself Plague Priests because this is going to be my Plague Priest army. Sorry, my Clan Pestilence themed army. Until Squawk arrives, then I would obviously swap him over for Squawk, assuming Clan Pestilence hasn't already been like destroyed. I would hope not, because I'd like to confederate with Clan Pestilence and take their territories, but with them being surrounded by so many Skaven Lizardmen factions, and also actually that gives me an idea to find out if they're at war with anybody. You would be bound to be at war with them. No.
The goddess
See that Clan Pestilence is still alive because they're at war with Khalida. So that's a good sign. Good sign indeed. And so actually, surprisingly, Hex Auto isn't at war with them.
Awaits.
But yeah, yeah, they're still at war with them as well. With the Order of the Lawmasters. So they got Techless to deal with. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty awkward. And this video is probably very long again as well. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay classy guys and have a good old day to you. Bye!